I don't have the way shrine to here before. I just teleported to this house just to preview to get to here. Let's start the prequel quest, the Ravenwatch Inquiry. Just very interesting.
You hear about the contract. Investigating the Grey Host is like trying to wrestle an angry spirit. Anyway, the Ravenwatch could certainly use the help. And by Ravenwatch, I mean me. The Ravenwatch is dedicated to curtailing the activities of unscrupulous vampires, and the Grey Host is as unscrupulous as they come. Someone is rebuilding the ancient army of vampires and werewolves from the First Era. We have to stop them. Hey, I was doing stuff before you showed up. Look, there's a new Grey Host. One of their original leaders may be in charge, and they're experimenting with life energy. If that doesn't spell trouble, I don't know what does. Will you help me? Everything I learned up to now points in the same direction. Bankerai Garrison. There's a scholar named Lorette Deal there who may be able to tell us more about the Grey Host and how they were defeated. Cart's over there when you're ready to go. I suppose you wouldn't have heard of us. We are a bit secretive. Now's probably a good time to tell you. I'm a vampire. All members of House Ravenwatch are. We hunt bad vampires, and also deal with the occasional misbehaving werewolf. Not nearly enough, and we're stretched pretty thin. Investigating this on my own didn't seem prudent, so I requested aid, and now here you are, offering it. I'm touched. I'm hoping a scholar of ancient Bankerai battles named Lorette Deal, or one of her colleagues, can tell us more about the Grey Host. With any luck, they have information about the Grey Host that's not too outlandish. The priests have this old holy text that claims St. Pelin leapt off the garrison's walls, landed among the host, asked Stendar for endless blood, and then fed them all without dying. Then the garrison dropped some rocks on them. See? Outlandish. Exactly. We need practical facts about how the Grey Host was defeated at Bankerai Garrison. Hopefully Scholar Deal can provide them. My research has uncovered pieces, but I hope the scholars at the Bankerai Garrison can put the puzzle together. Members of the Grey Host experimented with life energy, and at least one of their leaders survived their defeat in the ancient past. My research indicates a council ruled the Grey Host. One of those leaders fell out of favor and another survived the final battle. A Durrani noble with connections to Viridian Watch gave the survivor sanctuary. In return, they made her a vampire. In the ancient past, the Grey Host sought to use life energy to draw souls into containment vessels called stone husks. It had something to do with returning the dead to life. I think there's a new Grey Host, and they've revived those experiments. Probably, but nothing that can't wait. Let's take the cart to the Bankerai Garrison and find the scholars who can tell us more about the history of the Grey Host.
Yeah!
Wait, there's a cart. If not, I could just run there. Where's the cart? Just go run down there. Mine's pretty fast. I keep adding stamina and stats to it. Guess I don't know. Maybe I should take Ember with me or Miri. It's a little adventure. What's this? Shrine.
What do John and Jod send us now?
Oh, 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 oh. I see a book. No! More ancient skulls of Dem Dwemer. Oh, shoot. Come on. I think Miri would love exploring these things, but so would Ember. I don't know. All I know is that can't bring Zareth far.
Lucky you.
You'll be like, you're helping them? And I'll be like, yeah.
Well, this isn't at all what I expected. What happened here? Nice camp, I suppose. I didn't expect to find our historians outside the walls, or to find this place so disturbed. Was someone foolish enough to attack Bankerai garrison? No matter. That's Scholar Deal over there. See if she can tell us about the Grey Host.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here for a tour? I'm afraid they've all been suspended until this mess with the Imperial Army is resolved. If I could offer a suggestion, turn around and head for the safety of Evermore's walls. As you can plainly see, now is not a good time. My fellow scholars and I fled when Septima Tharn and her Daedra-worshipping zealots attacked. We barely got out before the first impacts from their ballistae shook the walls. Occupying the walls. And they didn't just attack the garrison, they conquered it. The Knights keep saying the Lion Guard will come. That will push the invaders out in less time than it takes to brew a cup of tea. But that hasn't happened yet. I'm sorry. Concern for my colleagues and the Firewatch warrior who accompanied them has my thoughts in a jumble. Come to think of it, the Firewatch are experts on the Grey Host. Find my friends, and I'm sure the warrior will answer your questions. They're guardians sworn to watch over a Grey Host burial site located here in Bankerai. One of their warriors was here recruiting when the garrison came under attack. She went to protect my colleagues, but no one's returned. Can you go find them? Cogleen and Indus fled in the direction of Evermore with the Firewatch warrior, while Jannard headed toward Kerbal's Hollow. Please be careful. The wilderness can be treacherous between here and there. Even if my mind wasn't clouded with worry, I'm an expert on the Second Era. My First Era knowledge is extremely limited. The Firewatch knows more about the Grey Host than anyone. Find her and my friends, and she'll provide the answers you seek. Thank you, friend. When you return with the scholar safely in tow, we should be able to put our collective heads together and dredge up that ancient history. That is, if the Firewatch warrior hasn't already satisfied your curiosity.
This scholar's research doesn't go back to the First Era, and the other scholars fled? That puts a wrinkle in our plans, all right. This Firewatch warrior is a promising lead, though. Let's go find her and the other scholars. I heard. Let's split up and go after them. All take Kerbal's Hollow. You head toward Evermore. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Yeah, my brother Fenorian told me about one he encountered. They're the guardians of an ancient mass grave where the remains of the Grey Host are said to be interred. Probably knows more than the scholars. Find them and meet me back here. Find the scholars, but try not to get eaten by anything.
Where will our adventures take us today?
You there. Come. You don't look like a refugee. Are you a soldier from the garrison? What news of the Imperial attack? Oh, that's wonderful news. Cogleen and I intended to head straight for Evermore, but the cursed Imperials caught up with us. They would have captured us if not for that Firewatch warrior. Have you seen her? Is she alive? She was, but we ran into Imperials. The Firewatch warrior distracted the soldiers and ordered me to flee. Then she took Cogleen and headed west. Please, find them. I worry for their safety. I will go to Scholar Deal's camp now. We are most fortunate you came to our aid. Other than the fact that they were defeated here centuries ago, not much, I'm afraid. I can tell you Empress Hestra's legions came to the aid of Bankerai garrison. That's why Hyrok became part of the Alessian Empire for a time. Alas, you seek facts and figures that I don't have readily at hand. Perhaps when I can retrieve my papers from inside the garrison? You know, the Firewatch warrior might be able to help you. They're experts on the Grey Hosts of the First Era. I will return to Scholar Deal's camp. Tall Papa guide your steps.
I don't know if there's a way through this. I just usually jump and I usually die, but then I just respawn. It's normal.
At least I still have my manuscript about Alakir to write. Except Azay carried it with him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump. I'm not gonna go there this way. Perfectly normal, perfectly normal. I don't even know if I'm heading the right way. I forgot. It's been a while. So this is how I accidentally did that Bankerai quest and met the king once. It's completely out of order. More blood thorns. I thought we dealt with them. Ow. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Ow. Lush forest to the desert. That's Bankerai. I don't think I went the right way. Alid ruin. Dang, there's so many spiders.
Good quality there.
So many flipping spiders. Back off. No, I'm heading the wrong direction. I'm trying to head the other direction. I don't even know. Going. Oh no. This is fine. This is great. Interesting, there's an ice in the middle of the desert. I'm sure there's not something up with that. Why is it telling me still go back to Bankerai Garrison? I forgot this mission gets glitchy. It keeps telling you to go back the way you came.
You've met your match.
There's gotta be a way shrine. I should have just taken all the other way shrines. Can't wait to do all the missions here too. Oh, there's a way shrine. We're just gonna find all the way shrines for the future in a foreign place that we're not really supposed to be at yet. Good times. Jeez. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, apparently this was a good area to stop at. This is back where we started. Oh, of course it's in the cemetery. You should have known. I was like, let me head into the desert.
I can't do my job. Not with all this going on.
That's where vampires usually are, in the fucking sunny, hot desert, right? No, they're not. Hey, everybody. Don't mind me. Shoot. Ow.
Over here.
Thanks.
You're the first thing I've seen that isn't an undead monstrosity. Oh, lovely. Are you with the garrison? Please, tell me you're here to rescue me. Oh, thanks, Stendar. I thought I could make it to Evermore, but I tired myself out. When I tried to pass through the old graveyard, I ran into unspeakable horrors. Thought I was finished. I'll head back now. Oh, say, did you find that Pyre Watch warrior? When the Imperials came after us, she managed to distract them and ordered me to run to the graveyard. I think she headed for the Crypt of the Exiles. Oh, I hope she found shelter within. We owe her our lives. Please, will you go check on her? I'll hurry back to Scholar Deal's camp. Be safe.
Isabel needs leveling up, so I'm gonna just take Isabel. Wait, I see a book. I thought it said the homies of the Blessed Almalexia, and I'm like, I guess everyone kind of has homies too when you think about it. Gotta kiss the homies goodnight.
Looking forward to seeing what you make with that.
Like, I misread that scripture. Understandable. Dang it. Let's go. Of course. I'm gonna have to split this into 2 parts because I have things to do. It's taking a while because I got lost. It's another quest in here. We'll do that another time. Hold on. Baskets.
There are none left to stand against us.
You stuck in there? I'll help you. No, a sorcerer.
Come forward, you godless mongrel.
Wait. I see his crystal. Alright. Tan, you're up. No, I don't want to take the torch bug. No, I don't want to take the torch bug. You have to be right in front of the sky shark, really.
Beautiful.
My apologies, Wayfarer. The shadows make it difficult to discern friend from foe. You do not look like my enemy. Perhaps Tuwaka has not forsaken me after all. What are you doing in this wretched place? It gladdens my heart to hear that Scholar Deal is safe. But what of the other scholars?
Did my efforts to lead the Imperials away allow them to get away? That is truly fortunate. As for me, I escaped the Imperials only to find myself surrounded by ancient undead. Let us speak outside. I will follow your lead. May Onsi guide your blade. Lead on, Wayfarer.
And that's how it's done.
See what the boss is in here out of fun of it.
Just what I needed.
Yeah, I'm not doing the mission that's in here. Maybe I should have. Okay, well the boss is not here. Maybe I should have done that mission. It's fine. Unless that other person killed. No. There it is. Thank you for your contribution. Nope, we're going. We are on a time constraint. Let's go. Really?
The exit. Let us see the sky once more. I came to Bankurai Garrison seeking recruits for the Firewatch. Hunding help us, I did not expect those villains to arrive and send innocent people fleeing for shelter. I am grateful you saved the scholars. Now what can I do for you in return? The Grey Host was a terrible army of vampires, werewolves, and other monsters that pillaged the land. Only the combined might of the Bankurai Garrison and the Alessian Empire finally defeated them. That story, unfortunately, is mired in legend. The true story may be as enthralling as the legends, but we only have bits and pieces of it. Magic was involved, almost certainly. But whether it was divine in nature or Alessian sorcery, we have never been able to determine. I can delve into the records of my order when I return to our sanctum, but understand that the Watch is concerned with keeping the past buried, not exposing it. I can tell you that there are indications that one of the hosts survived the slaughter. A Dureni noble. That gives some credence to the historical record. An incomplete parchment mentioned Viridian Watch, but we never saw the significance. It also said that only the worthy could enter the sanctuary. We never determined what that meant. I do not know the nature of your mission, Wayfarer, and I still have my own to uphold. But if you seek answers about the Grey Host, then may Mara bless your search. I know precious little. I never visited the site myself. Though incomplete, the historical record indicates the survivor hid in a concealed space that they were guided to. Perhaps that has something to do with the idea of being worthy. There wasn't much, just that the worthy would be guided to safety. Perhaps that is the key, if you can determine what worthy means to a vile vampire. Any place associated with the Grey Host cannot be trusted. Evil does not fade.
so be on your guard. I will go check on the scholars at Deal's camp. Thank you again, Wayfarer.
Am I in trouble?
No, what?